We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Cincinnati Reds and the San Francisco Giants. Nicholas Castellanos, one of the league's top power hitters, looks to gain ground in the home run race. Next. Kevin Gausman is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
First pitch, 7-15.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, but this will land untouched.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Hit softly down the line at first. Now another 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Grounded up the first baseline. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Travis Jankowski goes down for the first out of the game. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. Left side, but well foul. The average for him at 267 on the year. A dozen home runs and 47 RBIs. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yastrzemski is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 2.
A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Reds are down in order. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Trevor Bauer gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Stepping in, Brandon Crawford. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. This is pulled into right. Jankowski is there. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Mike.
Standing in, Mike Yastrzemski. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One sent foul. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Winker is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
2-0 count, and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Hit hard on the ground is short. There is Crawford. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, it's been pretty good. 5 for 12. He also has 1 home run. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Moustakas is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you
One away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
One strike.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
The 1-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To Crawford for 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Brandon Belt. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. So here's Michael Chavis now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, oh.
The 1-0 home. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the center fielder. Now this will rattle up against the wall. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
So now to the plate, Tom Ryu, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Chavis, the runner at third with no outs. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Stepping into the box, Fernando Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So up steps Joey Bart now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Santana is on his way home. He comes across to score, as it's now a 3-0 ball game. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Into the box, Kevin Gossman. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. High in the air out towards shallow right. Jankowski has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Digging in, Steven Duggar. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. Bauer pauses. Here it comes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Jankowski. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Giants 3 and the Reds nothing. Top of the third set to get underway, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Nope.
2 balls and no strikes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santana is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. In now, Trevor Bauer. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. The 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still down 3-0.
Just about set to go here as the Giants come to bat in the 3rd inning, and San Francisco fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average, and talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Giants.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a liner, but foul. This is pulled into right. And maybe trouble afoot. Base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the 3rd inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
1-1.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the left fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Well, we just witnessed a really nice running grab in the outfield, worthy of another look with Show Track. Had to go a long way, 115 feet according to the data, and of course the route was top-notch as well. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. A double play ball to second. 4. 1 there. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Travis Jankowski. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. One and 1 to the Reds leadoff man. A 1-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the first baseman.
In is Joey Votto now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A 1-1 count to the Reds first baseman.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him. And
that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Jankowski rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as it's now a 2-run game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Nicholas Castellanos will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Crawford's got it, and there's one down now. So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. From the stretch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas. He reached on a single in his first try. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Reds pick up a run on the RBI double by Joey Votto. Bottom of the fourth. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Michael Chavis. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as the Giants have opened it up now to 4-1.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
In now, Tom Ryu. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He hit a sac fly earlier. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ryu stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. This is his first year at the big league level. And it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side. Jankowski is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando.
So stepping in, Fernando Santana. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
This one's down to third. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat. First delivery to him on the way.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jesse Winker will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Coming to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. First time up, he went down looking. And that's in there for a strike. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down and ordered. So striding in, Kevin Gossman, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Yolmer Sanchez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2. Sanchez.
And he fouls this one off. The average entering play at 301. 1 home run, 9 driven in. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Now the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Barnhart has it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
The center fielder.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Stephen Duggar. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing
Even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
You're seeing this lineup's eyes light up when this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. Not only is he missing over the heart of the plate, he's missing up. That's an excellent job right there to make him pay once again.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will bang up against the wall. The relay. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim a run has come in to score. Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Amir Garrett takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 50, Amir.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This is line to left, and that's a fair ball as it'll make for the 339 sign down there. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Michael Chavis is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Garrett is a guy known for his lights-out stuff who tends to rack up strikes. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giants will have to be content with just the one. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. San Francisco leads this one 5-1. Phillip Ervin will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 6, Phillip Ervin.
Arlene Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Arlene Garcia.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Called strike 0-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Travis Jankowski. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Pulled toward right center field. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
From the belt, the pitch, and Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Striding in, Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 5-1. Lucas Sims enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
Now to the plate, Tom Ryu. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time.
The third baseman, Tom Ryu.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1. Pops this one up. Suarez in foul ground. And this will land foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready once again, Fernando Santana. A hit in 2 tries so far. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping into the box, Joey Bart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he is into second.
Oh, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Alex Dickerson will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Alex Dickerson.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. This pitch is popped up. Gurriel waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the... Logan Webb is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Logan Webb.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Now it's 2-0. Webb, 23 years old. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And that misses, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, deal. This guy's been due. He really needed that one.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. In there, 1-1.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
First and second now, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Lourdes Gurriel is the second out in the 7th inning. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Steven Duggar. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. This pitch is popped up, and there's your first out of the inning. At the plate, Brandon Crawford. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Three balls and a strike, the count to the Giants shortstop.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So that's their 12th hit of the ballgame so far. And although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Kevin Pillar will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 8, Kevin Pillar.
First pitch of the at-bat. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there in the inning. Kevin Pillar takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Freddie Galvis is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Abiatel Avellino is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Evan Longoria is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman.
Now playing first base, number 10, Evan.
Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Longoria's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th, and that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Pillar. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The first baseman, number 19.
In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2. Robert Stevenson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55.
Riding in once again, Michael Chavis. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now back, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Tom Ryu. Here's the first pitch to him. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Line drive to left. Castellanos is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now in the box, Fernando Santana. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No ball. 1 strike.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a line drive caught down there at third. Pretty much right in the glove that time. Nick Castellanos now, and even though we discussed his power hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast, we haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this guy steps in the box, he's one swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate, I promise you this ball's leaving.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Mike Moustakas is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 from 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Jesse Winker stands in as he looks at a called strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lourdes Gurriel. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the...
Cincinnati, good night.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The San Francisco Giants, with their 101st win of the year, tops in the division. Kevin Gausman wins his 17th game of the season. Logan Webb takes the rare 3-inning save, his second. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Reds, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Kevin Gausman. His record now is 17-7. The loss goes to Trevor Bauer. He falls to 8-10. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the National League West, the Giants had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 5-1. Entering the day's action, the Giants sit in first place in the National League West division. They are enjoying a 5.5 game advantage, while the Reds sit in third place in the National League Central division, 11.5 games out of first. The Rockies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the visiting Padres 4-0. Heading into the day, the Rockies are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Padres are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Diamondbacks got 11 hits overall as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 7-1. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. David Price took the loss in this one despite racking up 12 punch-outs in the effort. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. As of right now, the Dodgers sit in second place in the National League West division, 5.5 games back. And the Diamondbacks are third in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Philadelphia Phillies combined for 4 total home runs as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 8-4. In the standings, the Braves sit in second place in the National League East division, 2.5 games out of first. And the Phillies are third in the division, 6 games out of first. Sandy Alcantara got the W, his 11th this season, as the Marlins got the best of the Nats, 6-3. At the start of the day, the Marlins sit in fourth place in the National League East division, 18 games out of first. And the Nationals are atop the division. They own a 2.5 game advantage. The Pirates went deep 4 times as they manhandled the Mets 17-7. Enter first. And the Mets sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. The Chicago Cubs held their opponent to just 2 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-0. Heading into the day, the Cardinals are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Cubs are atop the division, 3.5 games ahead of second. The Tampa Bay Rays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-2. In the standings, the Red Sox are in third place in the AL East, 11.5 games out of first, while the Rays are second in the division. They're 3.5 games back. Gleyber Torres drove in 4, helping the Pinstripes pass the Blue Jays 5-3. As of right now, the Yankees sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division, 3.5 games ahead of second. And the Blue Jays are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Baltimore Orioles tallied 5 home runs overall as they got the best of the Brewers at home 9-6. As of today, the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Brewers sit in second place in the National League Central, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. The Indians allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Angels 3-0. Entering the day's action, the Indians sit in third place in the American League Central. They're 18.5 games out of first, while the Angels are in fourth place in the AL West, 12.5 games back. The Tigers put up 16 hits on the day as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 8-4. Heading into the day, the Tigers are in fourth place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Twins are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The White Sox launched 3 home runs as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 8-3. As of right now, the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the White Sox are second in the division. They're 13.5 out of first place. The Mariners starting pitcher, number 18, picked up win number 8 this year as the Mariners downed the A's 4-2. The win halted their 13-game losing skid. In the standings, the Mariners are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Athletics are atop the division, 1 game ahead of second. The Houston Astros combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 2-1. Entering the day's action, the Rangers sit in third place in the American League West Division, 11.5 games out of first, while the Astros are second in the division, 1 game out of first. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.